Hello and welcome to this edition of HMG Aeroreels. I'm Chloe Greenbank, editor of Regional Gateway, and today I'm joined by Borry Vrieling, managing director and founder of Eezeetags, to talk about self-service bag tagging and how it can help ease the current struggles with staff shortages, as well as the expansion of the Eezeetags family. So, hi, Borry. Now,
Good morning, Chloe.
Great to have you on board. I don't think there's many people that wouldn't know the Eezeetags branding and your brilliantly brightly coloured branding that you have. But for those that aren't familiar with Eezeetags, can you just tell us a little bit about what it is that you do?
Well, Eezeetags was born around 12 years ago by me personally being confronted at a kiosk somewhere in the world at an airport. And there was one of the very first self-tagging installations, let's say. And a tag came out, a back tag. And since 28 years, I am self-employed, having my own label manufacturing and converting company. And there I stood, the professional. And I was really wondering how to tag a bag, what to pull, what to keep, how to expose the adhesive, etc. And we used a certain special adhesive already in a totally different application for logistic services, etc. And basically that is what at that particular moment got into my brain and said, well, if this will be the future of passenger handling at airports, we need to improve the tagging part, because a bag tag is needed. Identification of a bag is needed. In the end, of course, I thought, well, it needs to be branded. And then we came up after a session with a few beers and the name Eezeetags, double E-Z, double E tags.
Yeah. Well, that explains, the repetition in the word. Brilliant. It's great. The branding is really strong. You've done a brilliant job with that. And when we met when I interviewed you a couple of years ago, you were just starting to expand the Eezeetags family. And when we caught up at PTE in Paris a couple of weeks ago, that was, you had all your new kind of partners on board. So can you tell us a little bit about that process?
Yeah. Well, the Eezeetags family was, of course, we were growing. We were growing the business big time. And then all of a sudden, the pandemic hit the industry and also us, because we have a direct relationship between the passenger numbers and our revenue. Yeah. No passengers, no Eezeetags. So as I just explained, we are in the label industry, meaning that we do, apart from Eezeetags, a lot of other labels. And so supermarkets were really growing in their revenue, aka labels were needed. So from a company perspective, it was not an issue. We were rethinking about this and saying, well, okay, we need to make sure that these Eezeetags products are being produced more locally. Mm-hmm. That's one. And secondly, that we need more production outlets. So therefore, we came up with the idea, why do we not share our technology? Why don't we not share our branding with people that are well known in the industry, for the standard bag tags? They used to be my competitors, but not really, because we relied on different technologies, and we're still looking for and already talking to possible other family members in areas that we do not cover at the moment.
Is RFID tagging, is that something you're looking at exploring further down the line, or no, you're not kind of looking to...
Yeah, well, basically we are ready.
Okay.
We can. So we have explored it indeed.
Okay.
We are ready. If an airline or an airport wants to go RFID Eezeetags tomorrow, we can start tomorrow. With, of course, a little bit of lead time. But in general, the technology is there. We can integrate the RFID in between the layers. We are ready for that.
Yeah.
But of course, we cannot say to an airline, guys, you should go RFID, because if they do not have the infrastructure, meaning the RFID readers in their baggage handling system, RFID encoders in their printers, etc.,
it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. So it is not up to us. It's up to us to be ready, and we are. But it's not up to us to really implement it. That's up to our customers.
Sure. Okay. And then just one little bit around regional airports. I mean, we were actually seeing, at the beginning of the pandemic, it was sort of, the feeling was that actually the regional airports were really going to struggle through the pandemic, and they were going to, they'd lose a lot of traffic. But actually what we're seeing now that the recovery is coming back is actually some of these regional airports are doing really well. They're seeing a strong return to passenger traffic. There's the domestic and short haul market is certainly coming back with vigor. So actually they're doing quite well, but they still remain cash strapped airports. They don't have necessarily the big budgets. What can they be doing to kind of really get ahead and embrace the self-service solutions, that sort of automation of the sector? What would your advice be to the smaller airports looking to, take on these solutions, but perhaps struggling slightly with finances?
Yeah, well, yeah, the finance structure, of course, is something that's an issue. Not only with regional airports, but also with the big ones. Everybody's got basically a big lack coming out of COVID. However, the most expensive fixed cost is in every company, also in my company, is staff.
Yes. Okay.
That's the biggest returning cost. If you buy a kiosk, and the kiosk will cost you, let's say, 10,000-15,000, whatever, euros, dollars, pounds, whatever. But and it will cost you that. Then you deduct that in 7 years, and then you only have a very small cost per year. Yeah. Of course, there's maintenance and service, etc., around it. But if that can work, let's say, autonomously, it is the most cost-efficient investment that you can do. Of course, it's still an investment, and that's the big issue now. There is this capex thing that you the capital expenditure on short term.
Brilliant. All right, thank you so much, Borry. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
All right,
thank you. Enjoy your weekend.
And you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.